Monaco is small enough to cross in under an hour, yet it contains more wealth per square meter than almost anywhere else on Earth. It sits between mountain and sea, a bright strip of architecture stacked into the hillside, where glass, steel, and old stone all compete for the best view of the Mediterranean. For outsiders, it's a fantasy. For the ultra-wealthy, it's a playground with its own rules. This is a closer look at that world. Not the headlines or the cliches, but the rhythm of a life built around access, privacy, and the constant pull of pleasure. Think early mornings by the harbor, afternoons in motion, nights that stretch longer than they should, and a cast of people who know how to move through it all without asking permission. Morning. Quiet control. The day usually starts quietly. Even in a place known for noise and spectacle, mornings belong to those who want control. Floor-to-ceiling windows open onto the harbor. Sunlight moves slowly across polished floors. Below, yachts sit still, as if waiting for instruction. There's no rush. Coffee arrives without needing to be ordered. Fresh fruit, simple and perfect. The kind of breakfast that doesn't try too hard because it doesn't need to. A typical resident here isn't waking up to a schedule packed with obligations. Instead, the morning is about checking positions. Markets, investments, messages from different time zones. Decisions happen quickly, often in a few words. The real work is less about effort and more about timing. After that, the body comes next. A private trainer arrives. Or maybe a solo run along the coastal path. Fitness isn't just about health. It's about presence. In a place where image carries weight, looking sharp is part of the currency. The cars, engineering as identity. By late morning, the city starts to hum. Engines echo through tight streets. This is where Monaco reveals one of its defining traits. Cars are not just transport. They are statements. A lineup might include a Bugatti, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, and something rare enough that even locals stop to look. These machines are tuned, polished, and driven, not hidden away. Driving here is a performance. The streets are narrow, curved, and sometimes unforgiving. But that's part of the appeal. Precision matters. Control matters. The difference between confidence and arrogance becomes clear at every corner. Owners talk about their cars the way collectors talk about art. Not just horsepower or price, but feel. The way the engine responds. The way the car sits on the road. The sound it makes when pushed just a little harder than necessary. And then there are the tunnels. A quick shift down, a press on the pedal, and the sound fills the space in a way that feels almost cinematic. It's not subtle, and it's not meant to be. Afternoon. The social current. Monaco's afternoons are shaped by movement between places. Beach clubs, terraces, private lounges. The lines between business and leisure blur in a way that feels intentional. At a table overlooking the sea, deals happen in conversation. No presentations, no formalities. Just trust, reputation, and a shared understanding of risk. People here recognize each other, even if they don't know each other well. There's a shared language made up of small signals. A watch, a car, a familiar face. It's enough to open doors. The atmosphere is relaxed but never careless. Everyone is aware of who might be watching, who might be listening, and what might come from a simple introduction. The companions. Style and presence. The social scene includes a mix of personalities. Models, entrepreneurs, artists, and those who simply move well in high-end spaces. Style matters. Confidence matters more. The women in these circles are often described as glamorous, but that word doesn't quite cover it. There's intention behind everything. The way they dress, the way they speak, the way they hold attention without asking for it directly. Conversations are quick, often playful, sometimes strategic. There's an understanding that this environment rewards people who can adapt. Charm goes a long way, but awareness goes further. Nothing feels random. Even chance meetings tend to lead somewhere. A party later that night. A trip the next day. An introduction that turns into something else entirely. Yachts. Private worlds on water. By late afternoon, the focus often shifts to the harbor. Yachts are central to the Monaco lifestyle, not just as symbols of wealth, but as extensions of personal space. Stepping onto a yacht changes the atmosphere immediately. The noise of the city fades. The pace slows. Everything becomes more controlled. Crew members move quietly, anticipating needs before they're spoken. Drinks appear at the right moment. Music adjusts to match the mood. Guests settle into spaces designed for comfort and conversation. Some yachts head out to open water. Others stay docked, becoming floating lounges. Either way, they offer something Monaco itself can't always provide: privacy. Deals are finalized here. Friendships deepen. Stories get told in ways they wouldn't on land. Evening. The build-up as the sun sets, Monaco shifts gears. Lights come on across the hillside. The harbor reflects everything back in soft patterns. The air changes, carrying a sense that the night is just beginning. Preparation becomes part of the ritual. Outfits are chosen carefully. Cars are cleaned again, even if they were spotless hours before. Reservations are confirmed, though most people don't really need them. There's a moment, just before heading out, where everything feels aligned. The right people, the right place, the right timing. It's subtle, but it matters. Nightlife. Energy without pause. The nightlife here is intense, but controlled. Clubs are packed, but not chaotic. Music is loud, but never overwhelming. It's designed to keep energy high without losing focus. Tables fill quickly. Bottles arrive. Conversations overlap with music in a way that feels natural. This is where visibility peaks. Who you're with, where you sit, how you move through the room. All of it sends signals. There's no single center of attention. Instead, attention shifts constantly. One group draws focus, then another. It creates a dynamic where staying relevant requires awareness and timing. Dancing, talking, stepping outside for air, returning again. The night stretches, but it never feels slow. The psychology of it all. Living this way isn't just about money. It's about mindset. There's a level of confidence that comes from knowing most barriers don't apply. Access changes how decisions are made. Risks feel different when the downside is manageable. At the same time, there's pressure. Expectations are high, both from others and from within. Staying at the top requires attention. The lifestyle is rewarding, but it's not passive. People who thrive here understand balance. When to push, when to step back, when to say yes, and when to disappear for a while. The illusion and the reality. From the outside, it looks effortless. Cars, yachts, parties, beautiful surroundings. And in many ways, it is. But underneath, there's structure. Networks that took years to build. Decisions that shaped where someone ended up. Discipline that doesn't always show on the surface. Monaco rewards those who understand both sides. The visible and the hidden. The spectacle and the system behind it. Why it endures despite changes in the world, Monaco continues to attract those who want more than just wealth. It offers a specific kind of life. One where everything is close, everything is possible, and everything is just a little more intense. For some, it's a temporary experience. A season of indulgence. For others, it becomes home. Either way, it leaves an impression. Not just because of what it offers, but because of how it feels to be inside it, even for a short time. Closing thoughts. The Monaco billionaire lifestyle isn't just about luxury. It's about control, access, and the ability to shape each day without limits. Supercars, yachts, and glamorous company are part of the picture, but they're not the whole story. What really defines it is the pace, the awareness, and the constant sense that something is always about to happen. And in Monaco, it usually does. Extended section. A full day narrative. To better understand the flow, imagine a full day lived without interruption. You wake just after sunrise. The sea is calm. Your phone shows messages from New York, Dubai, Singapore. You respond to a few. Not all. Just enough to keep things moving. You step onto the balcony. Below, a crew is already preparing a yacht for departure. Across the harbor, someone else is finishing a late night. Breakfast is light. Coffee is strong. You review a deal, make a call, and close something that took weeks to build. It feels easy, but it wasn't. By mid-morning, you're behind the wheel. The engine starts with a low, controlled sound. You take a familiar route, not because you need to, but because it feels right. People notice, but you don't react. Attention is part of the environment, not the goal. Lunch is at a place where you don't need to check in. You sit, order, and within minutes, you're in conversation with someone who might become important later. The afternoon drifts between places. A short meeting. A stop at the harbor. A quick change of plans that leads to something better than what you had scheduled. By early evening, you're on a yacht. The city looks different from the water. Less crowded, more composed. The group is small, but well chosen. Conversations move easily. There's laughter, but also moments of quiet where everyone just takes in the view. As night falls, you return to land. The energy builds. You change, head out, and step into a space where everything is already in motion. The night is long, but you don't feel it. Time moves differently here. At some point, you leave. Not because the night is over, but because you decide it is. Back home, the city is quieter again. Lights still on, but softer. You stand at the window one more time. The same view as the morning, but a different feeling. Another day, complete. And tomorrow, it starts again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the Monaco billionaire lifestyle, hit that like button and let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next drop. More videos coming soon. Stay tuned.